Hey, welcome to the channel. My name is Ismael Siza. If you don't know me already, check out my Instagram and my TikTok. It's called Ismael Siza, just my name. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how and where to start the gym as a beginner, obviously. Here's the thing, right? The absolute best way to start the gym, there is no better way to start than what I'm about to tell you, is to just start, believe it or not. The sooner you start, the better off you're going to be. Because you need to understand this, okay? The gym is a lifestyle change. It's not somewhere you go to for a couple of weeks, do a couple workouts, build some muscle, and then you never go back again. No, no. It's a lifestyle change. It's somewhere you need to put effort into. You need to try your best. You need to work hard, stay consistent, be resilient, be persistent. Ooh. Anyways, listen to this, okay? You can either make it day one, today, tomorrow, whenever you can, or you can think of it as one day in the future. Make it day one. It's better to start right now than to start next week, next month, next year. I understand you might be scared to take the first step. However, what's scarier than taking the first step is being in the same position a year later. Do not delay your progress. Start right now, start today. Understand this. Everyone learns as they go along. No one starts as a professional, as a world champion, as a black belt, as a bodybuilder, as whatever. Nobody starts there. Everyone is a beginner. You know what's one quote I love a lot? A black belt is a white belt that never gave up. Yeah, I know this doesn't relate to lifting weights, but understand the quote. I'm going to make one up. A bodybuilder with 100 kilos of muscle is a skinny person that stay consistent. Amazing. There you go. That's my quote. Listen to this. Me, I am 17 years old. I've only been going to the gym for 17 months. I only know one or two things, which is what I'm going to share with you guys. Things I wish I knew 17 months ago when I first started. About the video cut. So as I was saying, things I wish I knew 17 months ago. Here's the thing, right? You might be thinking it's easy for me to say just start, just go into the gym, just do it. This video right here is literal evidence of the advice, just start. I don't know anything about YouTube, like in regards to recording videos, editing them, let alone putting it together, blah blah, all that stuff. This is pretty much my first video. The phone is right here in front of my face. I'm just talking. I'm just sharing what I know. In regards to the editing process, we're gonna see how that goes. But that's all it is. Before so right now I'm in my room, right? I'm recording this video in my room. Before I came here, I was actually overthinking a lot. I was a bit like not nervous, but I was worrying too much about things that don't really matter yet. I was like, I need a good scene, good background. What should I say? I was just thinking too much. And then I thought about, I was like, I was gonna give the advice of just start. Why am I not following it myself? So here I am, just starting. I'm not a professional YouTuber. I don't know how to edit stuff, whatever. But I'm gonna learn as I go along. The same way I'm still learning with the gym, it's the same way you're gonna learn as you go along as well. If you choose to keep up with the channel, you're gonna see my progress with the gym and with YouTube as well. We will compare this video today, the scene, scenario, everything about it, to the video I'll post next year. So right now it's August. Next year, August, let's see how much I improve with YouTube and with the gym, and how much you improve with the gym, because you're gonna start today, right? Tomorrow latest. There you go. That's all it is. Starting today, taking the first step. Anyways, let me get into the actual tips in regards to starting the gym, how I'm going to start. The first thing I'll say, so now you've started, okay, amazing. The first thing I'll say is to take a photo of how you look like right now. Take a physique picture. Take a photo of your back, your side, your arm, your biceps, from the front, everything, your legs, all of it. Take a picture of exactly how you look like right now in this moment, whether in the mirror, whether you put the phone down, anywhere. Take a photo. The best way to keep track of your progress, to see how far you've come, is through pictures. In 1 year's time, You're going to have a picture of today. You're going to look at it. You're going to compare it to yourself right now. That is the best thing you can do. Me personally, I have an album dedicated to the gym. It's called Gym. Every single picture I take, every single video I take is all in that album. At times, you're going to feel a little bit discouraged. You might feel a bit down, demotivated, whatever it is. Scroll through the album. Look at the pictures you took at the start. You will realize how far you've come. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. Do yourself the favor of taking pictures and videos from day one. I'm not saying to take 10 pictures a day every single day. Once a week, once every 2 weeks, whatever, take a picture, take a video, take a quick update. It's a reminder. The second tip I'm going to give is be specific with your goals. So online, there's a plethora of information. Information is everywhere. It's crazy how much there is, and it's all easy to access, literally on your phone, at the tip of your fingers. You can search anything, hundreds of thousands of results will show up. This can be very overwhelming, especially in the fitness community. There are a lot of conflicting opinions, a lot of information that they just don't fit with each other. One person says this, another person says that. There is a lot of information. You need to be able to know and differentiate between what's useful to you and what's not useful to you. Because understand this, what may work for me may work for that person, for him, her, they, whoever, may not work best for you. You need to figure out what works best for you. How do you categorize what's best for you? First of all, what is your goal? Is your goal to build muscle? Is it to lose fat, to get fit? What is your goal? Because let's say it's to build muscle, to bodybuild. You're not going to want to take advice from someone that's talking about how to run a marathon, correct? You're going to listen to people that talk about how to bodybuild. And then the way to find what's best out of all of that information is to try it out yourself. You can ask me right now, what's the best workout to build muscle? What's the best way to build my chest? I might say dumbbell bench press. That's because I might prefer it. It might have worked for me. I might enjoy it. I've been consistent with it. However, you might find the exercise not too pleasant. It might not work for you. You might not like, you just basically might not like it. So you need to try out different things until you figure out what works for you. And what works for you is what you enjoy, what you can stick to consistently, and what you make progress on. This doesn't mean stay far from exercises you don't like. This is one thing I want to talk about as well. For example, the gym community puts a lot of the joke is that legs is the worst to train because it hurts, it's tough, it's challenging. This doesn't mean just because you don't enjoy training legs that you don't do legs. No, you need discipline. At times, you're going to have to do things you don't enjoy, that you don't feel like doing, simply because it needs to get done. This is the mentality you need to have. If you want a certain result to build muscle, you need to do what it takes to get there, regardless of how you feel. Not every single day you're going to be motivated to go to the gym. Absolutely not. There are days where I feel like, oh, I'm not bothered today. I'm a bit tired, whatever. But that doesn't matter. I want a certain goal. I'm going to make sure I do what it takes to get there. What I'm trying to say basically is there's a difference between not doing something because you don't feel like doing it, like just because you don't like training legs, you don't train legs. And then there's a difference between a movement just not feeling right for you. For example, me personally, I prefer dumbbell pressing way more than I prefer barbell bench pressing. However, one of my close friends is the opposite. He prefers barbell pressing over dumbbell pressing. Now, is he growing muscle? Yes, he is. Am I growing muscle? Yes, I am. They are both movements that target your chest. He's just doing a different variation. I'm doing a different variation. So you figure out what variation you enjoy out of the many available to you. The third tip I'm going to give, this is the third and final tip I'm going to give. Understand that the process is slow. It's going to take time. I can sit here and give you the best workout, the best nutrition advice, the best this, I can tell you a whole bunch of things. This doesn't mean anything if you do not have patience, If you don't stay consistent, if you don't stay persistent, it is slow. It takes time. It does not happen overnight. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I'm sure you've heard that many times. The gym is a slow process. As unfortunate as it is, as boring as this might sound, it's just the truth. You need to put time and effort into it in order to get the best results back. It's going to take time. The best thing you can do for yourself is stay consistent. Show up every day. I know I said that's the third and final tip. However, there's one more thing I want to mention real quick. So tip number 4, but this isn't really a tip. This is just general like gym talk. There is like this little triangle thing about the gym. There's 3 points you need to be hitting to ensure you get the best results back. So one is training itself, lifting weights itself. Other is nutrition, your diet, what you eat. And then the last part is sleep, recovery, rest. You need to be doing these 3 things to maximize your results. When it comes to training, if all you do is train, if you train the best in the world, but you're not eating properly and you're not recovering properly, you're not going to make the most gains. I will make a separate video covering these points more in depth. I will post my workouts, like my full gym schedule. I'm more than happy to do so. I will also make a video about like a guide to diet, a guide to bulking for skinny guys, because I was a skinny person. I'll put a photo of me. I'll figure this out when I'm editing the video. I'll put like a picture of me when I first started compared to now. I'll make a video on how to bulk for skinny guys. And I'll make a video talking about adequate sleep, how to recover properly, rest properly. But that will be in another video. For now, in this video, to conclude, I just wanted to talk about how to start the gym. The best way to start is just start. I hope this benefited you. I hope you learned something. I hope you got something out of the video. You need to be like a tiger. When you see an opportunity, you strike. Peace out, guys. I wish you a great day. Subscribe to my channel, keep up with the journey, and begin your own journey too. Till next time.